View the following program in its entirety with Xfinity On Demand by selecting Get Local and choosing All HS Sports. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local.
You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Coach Fish has had, obviously, the luxury of some dynamic players, but he's developing a culture in that program where they're going to they seem to kind of rally around their warriors. And there seems to be a real kind of grit about them where they go out, they don't care who they're stepping on the field with. They're going to play their style. They're going to beat you up. They're going to run you over, whatever it takes.
Bill Sanford does a great job there. They're always one of the top 5, 6 programs in the state. Really well coached. First and foremost, we need to control the face-off, which we do a pretty good job with Matt, but they always have a fantastic person at that position. Then I think we need to control the ball. Last year we were really up-tempo, run-and-gun type of team. This year we want to control it a little bit more.
We want to play our offense. We want to see what their defense, what they can stop, what they can't stop. I trust our defense against their offense. I think we're going to play sound, fundamental defensive lacrosse and make them take bad shots. We're just hoping for a good physical, fast game between two programs that I think respect each other a lot. It's going to be a great night for high school lacrosse in Illinois.
Welcome to Arlington Heights, everybody, for the CN100 Game of the Week. Today, it's boys lacrosse as Grayslake North takes on St. Viator. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney, along with Mark Kruger, and the calendar says April, but trust me, it feels like January out here, Mark. We are expecting the temperature to be below freezing by the time this game is over with, but it doesn't dampen the enthusiasm for these teams because this is an historic first season of IHSA lacrosse in the state of Illinois, and we've got 2 of the better teams in the state going at it today. Mark, first of all, let's talk about Grayslake North because they're an example of a team that has built really from nothing to being one of the better teams in the state. Half a decade ago, they won a lacrosse cup. They got into the upper echelon of what was then the IHSLA. Now that they're in the IHSA, this is a team that could very well go deep in the state playoffs when it warms up when we get to the playoffs.
They come in today with a record of 5-2. It was just 2 years ago, Jim, that they went all the way to the semifinal round of the state tournament. They fell to Loyola. Last year, 19-3, so they're a very good ball club. They beat the St. Viator team last year, 19-7. They play fast, they play physical. It'll be a fun team to watch tonight.
Make no mistake about it, even though it's an IHSA sport this year, Loyola and New Trier are still the teams to beat. However, when you look at the next group of teams that over the years have really challenged those two, St. Viator is really at the top of that list. It just seems that the Lions can never get past one of those 2 teams, but they have the team this year that just might be able to do it.
There is a quiet confidence with the St. Viator team, Jim, and you're right. A lot of publications have Loyola and New Trier 1 and 2. A lot of them have number 3, the St. Viator team, and I would say they're one of the deepest teams in the state, Jim. They have a tremendous amount of offensive talent. They average 14 goals per game, and I'm excited to see them play here tonight.
Lions doing a great job defensively on the season, Jim. They allow just over 4 goals per game.
Yeah, you're going to win a lot of games if you only give up 4.
Yeah.
Patterson has a look. He fires and he scores. Went off the turf and under the crossbar, and we're all tied up at 1-1.
Kyle Patterson, his 5th goal of the season, the 6-foot senior midfielder, really let it fly here. Let's take another look at it here. Not a lot of pressure on him. He steps up, fires it, and the first goal of the game for the Knights. That ties the game up at 1. Yet another angle here. Good movement. You see Peterson step up into the open spot and send it in the back of the net.
Turn, fire, and score. What a goal by Jack Bear, and then a flag goes up. So it is a goal. The goal is good.
Right.
Jack Bear with an unbelievable move behind the net to tie the game at 2.
Jack Bear, his 6th goal of the season. And as Jim mentioned, a flag coming after the goal, so we'll see what this is all about, but it ties the game up. The goal is indeed good by Bear. Take another look at it here. They work it around the cage to the far side, and boy, that is a tough angle there, but Bear got it to go. Junior attacker. kind of sidearm that one in.
Ooh, bad ball to Sheehan. Did a nice job of picking that up. And then just gave it away. Flat out gave it away. St. Viator has it back again.
Unforced error, bad pass.
Uncharacteristic mistake, open net, and there's a goal. And so Charlie Hildestad makes Grayslake North pay for a turnover in their own end of the field.
Yeah, not a good decision that time by the goalkeeper, Ryan Sheehan. And the second goal of the game for Charlie Hildestad, taking advantage of it. And there you see the tail end of it here. Nice cross pass, and Hildestad with a nice catch and release for his second goal of the game. First 3-goal run for either team.
Grayslake North, their last goal came on Fish's, of all people's, tying goal that came with 3:26 left in the second quarter.
Wow.
They need to get something going here on offense. They're working at it right now. Shot,
It's
and
in.
they get it.
Yeah.
It was a weird angle, and he wasn't sure it was in at first, but Brett Lilla able to get Grayslake North back on the board.
Huge goal, huge goal, Jim. Just about a minute after Hildestad gets his goal. So it's just a 2-goal deficit now for Grayslake North. Here's another look at it here. Lila with the shot, and it gets by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was big. 4-goal lead going into the fourth quarter would be pretty large. St. Viator looking for that fourth goal out in front. Oh my goodness!
No.
What a goal!
Oh, did we see that, Jim?
Connor Freeman over the shoulder puts it away,
Are you
and St. Viator leads at 9-5.
And Hildestad got the assist. Unbelievable Freeman shot. There's the pass. Look at this. He goes over the right shoulder. Another angle here. Hildestad with the pass. Look at that. Oh, man. That's an all-star type of a shot. Look at the reaction.
I am
great.
going to go way out on a limb, and I have a funny feeling we might be seeing that one for play of the game.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local.